Hi everyone, it's Josh Mikowski here from Investor Josh, talking to you a little bit today about Bitcoin price action and what I think Bitcoin will do in the near future and the distant future, and a little bit about what Bitcoin's done in the recent history, including further back to when I first invested in Bitcoin in 2014. When I invested in 2014, it was approximately a bit over $600 from memory. I might have to look at a chart for that, but it's about 640 US dollars. Today we're looking in the high 40s, or is it going to hit 50 soon? We'll look at some price action shortly. A big jump is due to many factors. Last year you had PayPal buying into Bitcoin, and more recently, about a week or so ago, Elon Musk and / Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Now, with these companies buying huge chunks of Bitcoin, Apple is rumored to potentially buy some in the future as well. We're going to see a scarcity. There's only a specific amount of Bitcoins, and once they're gone, they're all gone. So that's why value is going up on Bitcoin is one reason, and people are seeing it as like a digital commodity, I guess. Some people see it. Some people don't see gold as a good investment anymore. I'm one of them. I'd much rather be long-term invested in something like Bitcoin, and short-term in some altcoins. Like currently I'm invested in Band and Algo for altcoins. So you might want to check out altcoins. I'll make a video about that another day. I want to make a lot of videos on stocks as well. I'm right into stocks currently, making some good money on stocks, making some good money in the crypto space as well. So let's check out a Bitcoin price chart. I'll bring it up on my TV over here. I'll just bring up a chart. We'll look at a few candles, 1-day candles, hourly candles, weekly candles. So come with me over here to the big screen. We'll flip the camera around and check some price action, okay? So this is the trading view. I'm just using the free version currently. But you can see, I'll get this off of the screen. This is a bad thing about the free version, is all the pop-ups. Look at this, we're at 1-day candles. So each candle, if you don't know, represents a day. So today we've got a slight pullback. Well, I wouldn't say a pullback, but we've got a little red candle. We're looking at $45,432 US. So in the mid 40 range. We really want to see it popping up to the 50 and beyond, hopefully in the near future. So that would be great. So you can look at that trend, like look at that trend, zooming out a bit. Look at this trend down here, flatlining, and then the craziness starts happening. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Just huge daily green candles, huge daily green candles. Tremendous. Let me take you to a 1 week candle. So each candle represents 1 week. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the investment. People are saying, let's go further out. Let's look at, I want to take you to 1 month. 1 month candles. Okay? Look at these pops. This is a month candle. Each one of these is a month. Okay? So we're flatlining down here, and then just an explosion. This is the first explosion. We hit an all-time high around 20,000 US dollars, and we dropped off. We dropped off for a few years, and now big institutions are getting into it. Tesla, PayPal, Apple was rumored, as I said earlier. This is great. I mean, let's go. This really gets me excited. Let's go into something like 4 hours though. A 4 hour. Look at that. Stockmo, he's got the Tesla cat. I've got the Bitcoin cat. All right, this Bitcoin cat is having a look at some price analysis, some chart analysis, some bearish divergence. That's a word they like to use. We're looking at some growth even in the 4 hourly candles today. So obviously each candle equals a day. We got this is a pullback candle right here. I keep using the word pullback. I shouldn't. It's just a red candle, a 4 hour red candle. It's not a proper pullback. A pullback's when you come much further down. But we're looking good. It's generally, it's just increasing. We'll look at hey, Pippins. Look at some 1 hour candles. Look at that. Okay, so we're going steady. I'm liking this. It's gone up a good bit here, and it's just parting along, doing some choppy action. We're going to get there. When you look at these candles, sometimes you can get a bit paranoid if you go in too close. Like, let's look at 1 minute. Let's get crazy. 1 minute candles. All right, 1 minute candles. Check that out. It's all over the place. You can't really see much from that unless you're a day trader. Oh no, I've hit something. We'll get rid of this. Oh. All right, we'll go back into it. So unless you're day trading, whew, that was a big jump. He's going for this little, look at that, that's what he's going for. Unless you're a day trader, I wouldn't recommend worrying yourself about 1 minute candles so much. I would definitely go much more into the 1 day candles, the 4 hour candles, great. Let's go back to the 4 hour candle. 4 hour candle. Because this gives you some good indication on it's just gone to a 1 month. I should be using we got a little setup over here which I do use for some trading, the double screen action. I just wanted to give you a big display. Currently, I know it's probably not the best thing to do it on, but you get what I'm saying here. So don't get yourself too concerned about what the graph looks like when you zoom in too much. Pippins, get off the TV. When you zoom in too much, just look at the bigger picture. 4 hour candles, and let's go to the weekly. I love the look of the weekly. That just that just gets me a bit excited. Like Pippins is excited right now about that thing on there. So many people think they're too late. They're too late to get into Bitcoin. I can't see that you're too late, to be honest with you. I was working with someone at the end of last year, and Bitcoin was I think it was just before it hit $20,000, and they were like, it's overpriced, overhyped. I can't get into it when it's that highly priced. And since then, we've gone to $45,000, or a $25,000 increase in a few months. Many people are saying Bitcoin's going to go up to potentially 100,000 or more this year, potentially peaking around September. I like to think it's very, very possible. It's very possible that we're going to hit 100,000 this year. We went from 20 to 45,000 very quickly. Every time one of these big companies buys into Bitcoin is a big opportunity for people to make some big gains. And we're looking for don't think of it as $45,000 is too much for one Bitcoin. You can buy fractions of a Bitcoin. You can buy $200 worth of Bitcoin if you want to, or $100 worth of the Bitcoin. I recommend I use Binance. Mostly I use Binance, but you could use, some people use like Webull, some people use eToro, some people use CoinSpot in Australia here. Coinspot.com.au is very popular. So these are some other things which you can buy Bitcoin on. I recommend get into it. If you've got any kind of investment, for example, if you're invested in gold, if you're invested in stocks, if you've got any kind of investment like that, definitely you should make Bitcoin as a part of your portfolio, at least to just start with Bitcoin. And then as you get into the cryptocurrencies, you can explore further into Ethereum, explore other cryptos I spoke about earlier, the altcoins, the Algo, the Band. There's some bigger altcoins. You got ADA, which is Cardano, Link. You got that, which is Chainlink. You've got Litecoin's doing big things recently. Dash. There's many options, and these are just big opportunities to make big money. You've got to keep up to date with how to invest your money and what to invest it in. Currently, Bitcoin's a great way to go if you want to make some short-term or long-term profits. Definitely get into Bitcoin. I think it's gonna hit 100K at least $100,000 this year. So if you put in $100 now, and it's almost at 50,000, so you put $100. So if it makes 100,000, you're gonna have $200. You put in $50,000 and it hits 100,000, you're gonna have $100,000, and so on. You're just doubling your money. It's in my opinion, easy double, if not more than a double. And as we spoke about, these big companies getting into Bitcoin, the price is only going to go up. So highly recommend it. If you're not in it, get on it. Binance is what I use. In Australia, you could use coinspot.com.au. I named a few others earlier. For beginners, potentially eToro, Webull, and so on. PayPal also. But Binance, you actually own the coin. I don't want to get into those details right now, but they're all good places to start. All those places I just mentioned are good places to start. As you get more experience, you can learn more about the space. Okay, so that's about it from me right now. So I hope you enjoyed this. This channel is going to be dedicated to making money, to cryptocurrency, to stocks, specifically those two. And we're going to make some good money this year. We've already made some good money this year, and we're going to continue to make good money. I'm going to try and give you some tips on what to invest in, not financial advice, for entertainment purposes only, of course. As this was today, entertainment purposes only. We love the green candles. We love that. We love this run up here. And in my opinion, you're not too late. This is the beginning. We're just getting into it. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum they're going to be the big players. They're like Apple and Google back in the day. You're early now. If you invest now, big things are going to come. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something a little bit. I'm going to learn a little bit of a lot, I guess, on my YouTube journey along the way here. I made some YouTube videos in the past. I just had a bit of fun a few years ago, but I really want to dedicate myself to this now, just to try and help more people and just to learn more for myself. Okay, so thank you very much from me. And are we going to call him Bitcoin Cat? You tell me. Do you think? So I know Stockmo's got the Tesla cat. We could call him Bitcoin Cat. Maybe he'll buy me a full Bitcoin one day for my birthday. In September, it might be worth 100,000. So we'll see how we go with that. He has to get a job first. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all later. Thank you very much.